I'm Darpan, and the poem I analyze today is Lowering Your Standards for Food Stamps. In this poem, even the title, it says Lowering Your Standards, which must be our dignity and richness and money. Though in this world, money is everything. Money controls us. So I'm going to read the first stanza. Words fall out of my coat pocket, soak in bleach water. I touch everyone's dirty dollars. Maslow's got everything on me. 14 hours on my feet, no breaks. In this poem, she's probably working in somewhere for a long time without breaks. With alliterations going on, dirty dollars, which means that she maybe collects money, so it might be in a shop. Maybe it's a counter job maybe, and it's a hard and a dirty job since she has to collect money, and she can communicate as the first sentence is words fall out of my coat pocket, soak in bleach water. It means she can communicate easily with because of her job. It's not a job that requires language. And Maslow's got everything on me. It's maybe her boss. Her boss controls her. Second stanza. No smokes or lunch. Blank-eyed movements. Trash bag. Coffee burner. Fingers numb. I'm hourly procrastinations and fake smiles. The clock clicks and it's slowing. In this stanza, imagery is used. And as you can it says no smokes or lunch. It means she has no breaks. As it says in the first stanza, it says 14 hours on my feet with no breaks. And she has blank-eyed movements, which means that she doesn't know what she's doing there. And the imagery is used here, where it says trash bags, coffee burner, fingers numb. So as you can see here, it's a job that requires trash bags, coffee burner, fingers numb. So it could be somewhere like a janitor maybe. And it doesn't matter the time is slowing down, because as we say, the time slows down when we're bored or if we hate something. Third stanza. Faces blur in a stream of hurried soccer games, sunlight and church certainty. I have no poem to carry, no material illusions. Cola spilled in my hand, so sticky-fingered. I am far from poems, I'm right of politicians. It says faces blur in a stream of hurried soccer games, sunlight and church certainty. It means that she's too tired. Maybe she's too tired because to recognize the faces of people, so all that she sees is blurs. And people don't care about her, they just blur in and blur out. Nobody notices her. She's not a fan. She's saying, I have no poem to carry, no material illusions, which means that she's not a fancy person. She's not a poet. She doesn't write poems. And it says, I would write of politicians. Fourth stanza. Refineries and borders barbed wire, but I'm unlearning America's languages with a mop. In a summer hot red, polyester top, I sell lotto tickets, cars wait for gas billowing back, killing time has new meaning. She's forced to be inside a border, as it says here, and a border's barbed wire. She's forced to be inside a thin border that she can't escape. She has to have this job to feed herself. Time has no value for her, and her job doesn't require education. She's unlearning her languages, her skills. As it says here, I'm unlearning America's languages with a mop. So she has to mop something. So it says, I sell lotto tickets, cars wait for gas billowing back. So here it is pretty clear that she works in a gas station, as it says, she touches dirty dollars. There's trash bags, there's a coffee burner, and then there's a gas station, of course. A jackhammer breaks apart the life. A slow globe spirals at night. Black space has me dizzy. Visionaries off their meds and whacked out methods sing to me. A panicky fear of robbery and humiliation drips with my sweat. It is not a safe job, because as it says here, there's meth heads that sing to her, drug dealers, drug issued people talk to her. And there's a fear of panic, like a panicky fear of robbery, which means it's not safe. People could come in there and like have a gun and say something. She hates her job and she's ashamed by it. Words, some say, are weeping twilight and sunrise. I'm drawn to dramas. The couple arguing, the man headbutting his wife in the parking lot. 911, no meter that obeyed, and nobody for myself to bring. She's drawn to other people's life unwillingly, which means that, example it says here, a couple arguing, a man headbutting his wife in the parking lot. And then 911, no meter obeyed, and nobody but myself to blame. Obeyed means a poem, a love song. It says like there's no flow in a love song, and it's like nothing but her to blame. And it's a metaphor. She's comparing the poem to her life. And this poem is a free verse. It's a mumbling thought. There's like no breaks. The literary devices used in this poem is alliteration, enjambment, imagery, and metaphor. Those are some of the things. And she's saying, the speaker is telling us the poem as her perspective to all the middle class and rich people of America. The title plays a big role in this. It's about dignity, and the theme is dignity in this poem, as the subject could be dignity defines who you are. I think the author is asking us, it's a first person point of view. And as the author, something about the author is that she was born in the 60s. So in that time there was a big difference of the rich and poor. So that could be the reason she wrote this poem regarding it to her lifestyle in those days.